solve 3 to the x equals 9. Yeah. That's a piece of cake because you can guess. 3 squared is 9, so just guess the answer to that. How about solve 8 to the x equals 4. Now that maybe isn't quite such a piece of cake. Ordinarily we might think about using logarithms, or we might think about using our calculator to solve that, but we might think about being clever. The reason that this is so hard is that, well, it's just hard to guess. Let's change that 8 into 2 to the third. And the 4 I'm going to change into a 2 squared. So now we've got 2 to the third to the x is the same as 2 squared. And we can make that 2 to the 3x is then 2 squared. And so the only way this can happen is if 3x is 2 or x is 2/3. Now let's check the answer to that. 8 to the 2/3 means, well, let's see, 8 to the 2/3 means take the cube root of 8 and square what you get. Or if you want to, you can square the 8 first and then look for the cube root of the answer, but it's easier if you do the root first because the numbers are smaller. And so that's 2 squared, and that turns out to be 4, and it was the right side, so that one's okay. Finally, for this session, solve 3 to the x equals 5. Now in the next session we're going to learn about logarithms, but we don't know about that yet. So I would think the only way that we can reasonably approach that is to use a calculator. So that's what we're going to resort to. And we got the famous two choices. You can subtract, which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go 3 to the x power and then subtract 5 and look for a root. Okay, it looks like there is one. It looks like it's between 1 and 2. I go calculate. Number 2 is a 0. Left bound, we can go right there. Right bound there. Try to guess the answer. 1.465. So now we're probably wondering, wait a minute, there used to be a time that TI-83s didn't exist, and how did people do that before there was a TI-83? And of course the answer to that is logarithms. So the next session we're going to do the logarithmic function, but this finishes session 2E. So you can now go to the website and do the problem.